Thank you for tuning in to Music Marvels with Achickwitbeatz Breezy Gipson. I am music producer Achickwitbeatz, and as you can hear, I have been under the weather. However, I do feel like I am making a recovery. So, we're just gonna hit pause real quick on music industry news for this episode, but definitely gonna bring you beats by yours truly. And we have a special interview with Big J Rizzle, who's returning to us again, first time in a long time. So yeah, we're definitely excited to bring this show to you, and we're gonna do just that. Let's go.
What up, world? It's Big J Rizzle, the overweight lover. I'm here on Music Marvels with Achickwitbeatz and my boy Breezy Gipson, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in.
Achickwitbeatz Radio out of Denver, Colorado.
What up, world? It's Big J Rizzle coming to you live from the South. I'm on Music Marvels with Achickwitbeatz and my boy Breezy Gipson, man. Make sure y'all tune in.
You're listening to Achickwitbeatz and Breezy Gipson on the Music Marvels radio show. would you like to see an online platform that brings you people who've already indicated that they're interested in your particular type of business? Whether it's your music you're selling, hip-hop clothing, you got a restaurant or a cafe, or if you're an entrepreneur or agent for a business. Visit me at breeze2cheese.com. That's using the number 2, breeze2cheese.com, or click my bio link on my Instagram profile to see a live demo of how this can help you get more customers and make more money.
Hey, this is Achickwitbeatz. I am a multi-genre music producer and strategist to indie artists and labels. Visit my website, achickwitbeatz.com, for resources for artists and instrumentals available in various genres for songs, vlogs, blogs, podcasts, themes, TV, film, commercials, and more. Once again, that's achickwitbeatz.com, ACHICKWITBEATZ. Let's make something happen.
Hey, here we are one more time, back in the saddle again, and there's a reason to celebrate, a real reason to celebrate, because a gentleman here who is blazing his own trail and blazing a big trail for himself and his family and so on and so forth, surrounding folks. And so he's really doing a great job. He's got the pedal to the metal, and he's serious about his business. So without any further ado, let's bring to the line one more again, Big J Rizzle in the house. Big J, how you doing?
In the house, baby. What's going on?
Oh man, hey, it's you. So hey, we're the one asking the questions, and we got some of the answers, and we know the answers are you. So how you been?
Man, I've been good, man. Last year I actually had like major leg surgery, so that kind of slowed me down.
Wow.
I really couldn't walk for like 6 months.
Wow.
But I recovered, and I'm back getting active. 2023 is like really a fresh start. Hit the ground running, figuratively and literally. Like get back in the gym and get my physical health right, got my mental health right. Working on the financial health to bounce back from a long year.
Well, action brings results, and so, but first of all, I want to say, that's a heck of a story and a heck of an experience that you've been going through. But it sounds like, you're back in the saddle, and it sounds like you're focused, and you got some big things on your mind, some serious things on your mind that you're trying to get going, and that you are completing yourself. So, what a blessing. And big shouts out to you. Wouldn't you say, Achickwitbeatz?
Absolutely. Health is wealth. So glad that you're recovering and getting back in the swing of things. And we already know you probably been working on some stuff too, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. I have a lot of music recorded. It's different styles of music. I came out the last time we talked. I had the song with B King and kind of that style of music, the club banger. And then when I went into, after the surgery and everything that's been going on, I got into more, melodic type music, a little more chill, something you can ride to, more things for relationship and the women of sort, and so it's just been a lot of creative juices flowing and just trying to get out different things, trying new flows, new sounds, venturing into some talk box stuff, some auto tune, getting back to my rap roots. And even now I'm working on a bounce song. I grew up in Houston, and so Houston and New Orleans has a lot of ties. Really East Texas in itself and Louisiana, our culture is fused together. Pretty much one and the same, and so just kind of getting back to those roots and like Fifth Ward weeby style beats, and I'm actually reaching out trying to get High Sizzle on the song. It's just really putting a lot of stuff together to put out for this year.
Wow, so it sounds like you got a lot covered in that, but like all stuff that fits together.
Right.
Yeah, that's really cool because, a lot of times it's easy to get stuck in a rut, as an artist and just kind of doing what you know. But it sounds like, you branching out. You got something for everybody then, huh?
Yeah, that's really been a goal, for me. Like rapping is, for me, it was easy. I can make a 16. It could go on any beat. I can do the old school sampling and just putting flows on it. But I really wanted to push myself with where music is going now. If you listen to what teenagers and college students listening to, it has a certain sonic to it. And so I really want to tap into that, and really, because I'm about having a good time, man, and I want to create those memories for, the kids in college and fresh out, starting their adulthood that was created for me at that time.
Yeah. Okay, I feel that, because they say like that's the time that you're the most susceptible to music, but like once you hit a certain age, you kind of stop listening to new stuff or liking it. And
Right.
Unfortunately, I'm around that age, kind of old chick. But it's always refreshing to come across artists like yourself. So that's really dope. Wouldn't you say, Breeze?
Oh yeah. Okay, and then plus, see, he's already talked about something that caught my ear, and that's the fact that when he's blending in the Houston and the East Texas and the New Orleans, Louisiana, and everything. Oh, see, now for those who don't know, now that is some bouncing music, man. That is some banging. I mean, those are some beats that just make you move. Okay, see, now that you're going into a little bit of a different direction, kind of expanding that, into some chill stuff and some. Oh man, see, you've got me hyped up already, because that's a wide range to pull from, but that range, it pulls a lot of people, because it's like, I don't want to use the word gumbo, but again, it's like you're stirring up a big pot of some good stuff.
Right.
Okay, you're stirring a pot of good stuff up, coming from those different directions, man, and from those different parts of the country. So, ooh.
Yeah. And that's what I enjoy about music, just making everything fit together, making it cohesive, taking different elements of music and and meshing them and making something real good. And I make it because I love it, and hopefully other people love it. And I can, money is never my motivation for things, but we need money to do things.
You know what? We just talked on that. We just talked about that.
Literally. Not even an hour ago. Yeah.
Not even an hour ago. Okay. And oh man, see, so you on track, man. You on track.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to think of new creative ways in this time. The people are on my team, we talk all the time, and I think
whoa, hold it right there.
Yeah.
On your team. Okay, see, that's another topic we talked about, because a lot of times the folks get out there and they try to step in there and they don't surround themselves with people who can help them in from various ways, and with their business. So share with our listeners right now a little bit about your team and how they function and what they mean to you.
Yeah, so I have a very diverse team. We call ourselves House of Raps, and the house is basically everything so rap is our core. That's what we started with, right? Me and one of my other friends that's on the team, his name Jamal, we grew up together and we got signed when we were teenagers. But rap has always been kind of the core, but it's always been these other things around. So we have videographers, we have people who are in the art, we have other rappers, we have producers. So it's a whole conglomerate of us. And then I have a couple people who help me out with like social media and things like that, because it's really hard to do all of these things on your own. And it's not up to snuff. where it needs to be right now from a marketing standpoint, but we put it on paper and we created a plan to get to where we need to be. And so, it's not, and like we were saying, like I was telling you, we were talking about how it was when we were younger doing it and how easy it was before streaming. And a lot of people think, well, now you can throw your music up and millions of people can hear it. Well, it's algorithms that you have nothing to do with when it comes to streaming. Whereas when we were packing up and driving out on a Thursday night to Temple, Texas, do a show, we could sell 100 CDs easily. And boom, I can drive up to Waco, Texas, do a party at Baylor, sell 100 CDs. I can drive out to Baton Rouge and do something at Southern and LSU. Like it was, it was easier to touch people because people wanted it. They had no other way to hear it. But now when you talk about streaming, it's more of a strategic, it's not very personal, right? And so you have to find ways to make it personal. And that's what we've been working on, at the start of this year.
Yeah,
Man.
Yeah.
Man, if you were going to Baylor and to Southern and to LSU and some of those schools, like, oh man, I can imagine the crowds, man.
Oh yeah, it was fun. Stephen F. Austin and Nacogdoches. And actually, I had opened up for Big Sean at Stephen F. Austin.
Oh wow!
One of my cousins is the Kappa at that school, and I play as the Omega at another school. But they invited us out. They got Big Sean when he was early on in his career. He was doing the college circuit, and I actually got to open up for him and meet him.
Nice.
And Wale at LSU, we got him down to Baton Rouge and got to talk to a lot of these people. And like I said, it was just easier then because I'm a very social person, but I'm like social in person.
Yeah. So yeah, like you said, with things being online, it gives you access to more people, but it does kind of open up a whole new set of challenges. And people are looking for that connection because I think that's one of the reasons why music kind of feels so disposable these days, because there's no connection with it. Like back in the day, you had a record or a CD or a tape, something you could actually physically hold in your hands and look at the liner notes and pictures and kind of connect to it while you're listening. And so I know you said that that's something that you guys are working on. How do you feel like that progression is coming for you, trying to make sure that people actually still connect with the music even though they might not be holding it in their hands?
Yeah, so it's just, merch is always the easiest way, but I like to be thoughtful in the things that I give people. So like, a shirt is fine, but a physical CD pressed up, zipped up, for them to have as a keepsake.
Yeah.
We're in an age of technology now, and so just like thumb drives that have, more than just the music on it, good reads and all of that, the things that I'm interested in, recipe books.
Wow.
In it as well, because I like to cook. So it's just things like that, because I do have a fan base that's pretty solid. It's if I do something now, I could probably get 200 to 300 people to show up to a show in Houston or Dallas or Austin, and in that region. But just trying to take that and expand it out, get them to share.
Yeah, man, that's dope stuff. So you cook in and out of the studio. That's really cool.
Right.
Man, well, okay, now I gotta say, this: the way you're connecting with us and with the listeners today, it's like I'm already seeing this vision of, and I know you got a busy schedule and everything, but I'm already seeing a vision of really kind of having you back on like a regular to touch on this segment of what you're doing, or touch on that segment of what you're doing, and touch on something else of what you're doing, because you're helping folks in many different ways. Okay. You're not just coming in here talking about the music and this, and then that's it. Okay. So I mean, that's diversifying, okay? And so,
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I'll be honored, man. I'll be honored to come back as often as you guys need me. It's like I say, I love music. I don't really do it for any financial gain other than I love it. Like I tell people all the time, if once I figure out how to pay all my bills with it, I won't stop doing it. And even then, I always do it in some capacity. My ultimate goal is to be able to help people who love music the same way, kind of filter through, the dredges of this industry. It's a very upfront investment type of industry, and unfortunately, most of the United States live under the poverty line. So,
Well, see, the education that you're speaking, man, the education that you're bringing, when you go off on the side of cooking, but when you that phrase you said that you like to share something, when you mentioned the CD in the zip.
Yep.
Okay. Everybody doesn't have an outlook like that. I mean, when I say everybody, I'm talking about a lot of the artists. They don't have the outlook like that.
Right.
Yep.
And see that, something like that is putting you 2 and 3 and 4 steps apart from some of these others. In a good way. In a good way. A good way. So it's, what you're doing today is you're a scholar. You're teaching our listeners, and man, we can't do anything. We can't say anything more than how great that is, right? For it. You're a teacher.
Yes.
I appreciate it. I'm here to spread love and knowledge, man. I'm not a very I'm not one would call a conscious rapper. I'm more of a mood musician. So I just like to, carry people through the different emotions that they feel and the different moods that you're in. Sometimes it's good to get away from your daily troubles and pick up something else, right? And so I do think there's a place in my music where you can find some introspection, but I'm more so standing outside of that pit and trying to pull you out, as opposed to it's a lot of good rappers. One of the guys I work with, EJ Reed, he's very introspective. Like he sits in his thoughts, he sits in his sorrows, and people love him for that. That's not me. I'm coming to tap your leg up and get you off that couch and let it out and let's appreciate, what we have.
Yeah, and if ever there's a time for that, it's right now, because people sure need it. So, real quick, if you could just let people know where they can check you out, where they can follow you and keep up with all the stuff you got going until we have you back again, because we're not gonna wait 2 years. So we got to do this more often.
No, for sure. So you can find me on all social medias, Big J Rizzle, BIGJAY RIZZLE. Follow me on Instagram. I promise I'm gonna post more, mainly to the stories, trying to figure out this algorithm thing. Twitter is a good place to follow me. I'm always talking on there. I love commentary. Or you can just email me at jrizzlemusic, and then I want to build an email distribution list so I can send people stuff, on a more personal level and regularly. So I do want to build that forum up, and I'm moving to other platforms too. Patreon is in the works for people to support. I'm also building a site for House of Raps, so that way you can go on there and get everything you need, see our schedule, see release dates, sign up for snippets of new music. Like I say, the recipe book, all of that stuff will be on there. And that way you can interact, and we're about to get back to selling CDs. So if you want a CD, you can get it from there as well. We want to go direct to the people who like us.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, Now, we hadn't had anybody come stepping in with the verbiage that you have brought in a long, long time, man. We have a lot of guests, but they're not talking the way you're talking.
I appreciate it. You know, that's experience, man, and time.
Yeah, some of the best teachers.
Right.
Yep.
All right. So, what do you have coming up immediately in the hopper that people should be looking for?
Got a song releasing May 1st, I think. I had to talk to my people and see when we want to do that. It's called Two Cups. It's featuring my boy EJ Reed. I'm also throwing like a DJ appreciation cookout in April.
Ooh.
That here in Atlanta. So you can hit me up on the socials if you're down to go. You'll probably see some flyers in the next couple weeks. And then this summer, I'm traveling, going to different markets. I'm hitting Oklahoma City. I'll be in New Orleans this weekend to record that bounce song. I want to work with some engineers who know the sound. July, I'll be in Tennessee. August, I haven't figured that out yet, but I'm traveling, man, just really going back to what I know works and what I enjoy, and, you know, just meeting the people where they at. Woo!
Yeah. Well, we're behind you, man. We're behind you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
100%. Yeah, we really thank you for taking time out of your schedule to join us again. And I seriously can't wait till the next time. So I'm already excited. Can you tell, Breezy?
Yeah. Hey, and Rizzle, she doesn't really get, you know, she gets hype, but she doesn't get this level often. Okay.
You need to go from the beats, man.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yep.
For sure.
Okay. Well, look, you know, let's set some things up, and so, you know, we can stay in the mix with what you're doing, so we know, you know, so that's where we want to be. But yeah, thank you again, you know, as she said, for taking time out of your busy schedule, because you got a busy schedule. So, you know, we want to bring your news to the people that need to know it, and we'll do the best we can with doing that.
And I appreciate y'all as people and as a platform, you know, highlighting folks like myself, man. You know, that's what we really need.
Well, that's what's up. We appreciate you for that.
Yes, we do.
All right, and that's a wrap for this week's Music Marvels with Achickwitbeatz and Breezy Gipson. Once again, I am music producer Achickwitbeatz. Super huge shout out to our home stations, Grander Radio out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, and Sparks Radio out of Denver, Colorado. So you know where to find us. Till next time, tune in, tell a friend, and we'll see you then. Peace.